What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Hud, man, and welcome to the Knicks for Life No Haters podcast. And I'm your boy Jay Hud. Camera looking kind of dark, y'all, right? It's your boy Jay Hud, man, and Knicks for Life, no haters. We don't want no haters coming around here talking that nonsense, because we will chop them up and send them down to the block party, and they'll be at the block party instead of Knicks for Life podcast, because we don't tolerate that nonsense. And like my man Ron said from Man Podcast, we want to keep it respectable and classy, and we want all Knicks fans, female, male, whoever, all walks of life, nationalities. If you're a Knicks fan, then you are our family, and that's how we rock over here, man. You know, yesterday we lost, which y'all thought I didn't come on because we lost. Now I was a guest on the Man Podcast show, so we chopped it up there, man, and I really like them brothers, Brother Ron, Brother Wu, Spreewell, a few other brothers, Tim. I'm going to get to know these brothers because these brothers are some good God-fearing brothers, and they come up here and it's refreshing to see that it's not no nonsense. They're not talking about beefing with other black men. They're not degrading women. They're not disrespectful. They're not talking about the kids, the youth that's out here that might be lost. You know what I'm saying? They have a good positive output look on that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these kids don't know nothing else. So they're living what they know in their environments. So until somebody comes along and try to show them another way, you can't talk about them. Don't talk about them if you're not going to help them. That's what I say. And that's my other channel. It's called J Hud Save Our Youth. And if you ever have time to check that out, go check that out. You know, I just put out some content talking about living in the inner city and growing up and trying to make the right decisions instead of the wrong decisions like I did in my life. And that's all that it's called J Hud Save Our Youth. So if you got time, check that out. But right now we're talking about sports. Boom, that's your boy Jay Hud, and this is the Knicks for Life podcast. Yesterday, Randall, he scored pretty good points. He almost a double, I think. What he had? He played 33 minutes. He had 25.7 rebounds and 5 assists. That was all good. But this is why I think RJ wasn't into the game. He seen Randall going back into them same habits from last season, spinning into defense. Three people, they double you and triple you, and you still trying to shoot the ball. Do like you was doing the last games. You're getting assists. Build your assists up. You had RJ in the corner open a couple of times. You didn't see him because you too busy spinning in the traffic and losing the ball like you was doing a lot last year. And Thibs let you do that instead of pulling your butt. He should have pulled your butt out of there because you was acting out, man. You fell back into last year, and the team fell into it with you because they started standing around hoping you score. They stopped moving. They started just standing still, watching you. You got to be the leader, Randall. You got to keep assisting these guys. They hungry. They looking for you to feed them. So keep feeding them and stop being selfish and trying to take 2 or 3 people. And that's why we lost. That's why we couldn't come back. Because we didn't have enough time on our side. Because the first quarter, it was all stand around defense, watching Dame just shoot threes from everywhere. Then the second half, you want to clean it up and start doubling them. You should have started doubling them before that. And that's Thibs' fault. That's your fault, Cog. That's on you. You're going to get that smoke for this. Because you should have threw that double at them in the first quarter when Dame hit the first 2 or 3. When you see Dame get comfortable and hit that damn near half-court three-point shot, you know he's feeling it. Because he won't shoot that if he's not. He'll give a heat check. If he hit it, you in trouble. If he don't hit it, you might be all right. But see, that's why you got to know your personnel. You got to know who you playing against. And when y'all sitting there and do that scouting report and watch them tapes, you have to look at who's who and what. You can't leave Trent Jr. open because he's a three-point scorer too. Y'all let him just shoot your lights out in the first 2 quarters. We got to do better than that as a team, man. Y'all my boys, man. When I roll with you, I love my team. I'm not afraid to watch the games anymore. I'm like, yeah, we can beat anybody on any given night. And that's how I feel. We have the young core that can do it. We can beat anybody on any given night. And we have to start playing defense in the first and second quarters, not wait till the second half till we get down to start playing. We should have beat them, man. All they had was Dame, and we shut them down the second quarter. We should have beat them. Peyton messed up. We was down 5. We get the ball. Julius Randle passed to Peyton. He goes down, shoot a 3. When you just had Burke hit 5 for 8, why you didn't wait and get the ball to Burke or was Emmanuel in the game? I don't think Emmanuel was in. We should have gave the ball to Burke or gave it back to Randall for the 2-point. We was only down 5. Would have been down 2 if you wouldn't have tried that stupid 3-pointer. You ain't hit a 3-pointer the whole game. Why would you shoot that in crucial time? That's why the coach snatched you out of there. Man, the highlight of the show tonight is going to be, I'm not going to talk about it yet. I'm gonna go to Burks. 27 minutes, 18 points, great. 4 rebounds. Only 1 assist. I don't mind that. I don't mind only 1 assist for Burks because he can shoot. He went 5 for 8 for the 3-point line. Mitch Robinson, 8 points. He got to get more points than that. He's starting to lose the ball in the paint, too. Not holding on strong to it, man. Pump faking instead of keeping the ball above his head, man. 26 minutes, 8 points. That's not enough. 9 rebounds is good. No assists. Sometimes when they triple you, Mitch, you got to kick the ball out. Peyton, I'm disgusted with this dude, man. 24 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Is that 2 assists? Did I write a 2? Or was that that's a 2 or a 7? He might have had, I think that was 2. I got to check that. But, field goal percentage, 3 for 8, 0 for 2 from 3-pointer. Barrett, 23 points, 23 minutes, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3-pointer. It just wasn't his night. I think he was frustrated with the way with the way Randall was playing the ball again. Like, the play's supposed to be for him to draw the defense and then kick it out to the open man, but he wasn't doing that. For some reason, he thought he took it upon himself to just be the open man and just shoot above anybody. Come on, man. You got to stop trying to shoot on the double and the triple, Randall. You got to pass the ball. That was your problem last year, and that's why some of the teammates used to be mad at you. And I think Barrett gave up play a little bit. He shouldn't have did that. I don't know if that's the case because I didn't really check it out. I'm going to see if anything was wrong with Barrett or did he have, some health problems. Was he not feeling good? Was he tired? Like, what was it with Barrett? Because he wasn't himself for some reason, and then Thibs took him out and didn't go back with him for a while. But I think the 2 fouls that he had might have hurt him a little bit. But we're going to check it out and see what's happening. And while my slow computer tallies up, we're going to go on to Rivers. Rivers is another one disappointing. Very disappointing. But Rivers had 6 points, if that. I don't even think he had that. 1 from 3 for 3-point land. 2 rebounds. 3 assists. That's crazy. Rivers scored no points, y'all. Then we had Noel. 22 minutes, 2 points. 11 rebounds. 11 rebounds are good. 1 assist ain't good. Kevin Knox, 18 minutes. 4 points, 1 rebound. That's not good. 2 assists. That's not good. But to Kevin and Toppin's play, I gotta say they're not getting a lot of minutes, and I don't understand why Thibs won't go like 10 deep. And so these young guys shouldn't be wasting away on the bench, man. They shouldn't, man. They shouldn't be wasted away on the bench. They should be out there playing. Because, sometimes young kids can get discouraged. They can get... Let me punch this in and see what's happening with our Knicks and see why R.J. Barrett was quiet like he was. Because I think it's the late games, too, that might be throwing them off. So they said R.J. Barrett delivers perfect response to his bad game. R.J. Barrett's big night was perfect response to his poor Knicks outing. It says R.J. Barrett couldn't wait to get back on the court after his 2 for 15 Brickfest Saturday against the Sixers. That's the old one. I'm looking for the one from last night, man. What's wrong with you people, man? We don't want to hear about no games from back in the days. Who did they play again? Oh, yeah, Portland Trailblazers. Carmelo, he wasn't that impressive himself. It says R.J. Barrett and New York Knicks are the Portland Trailblazers. They're not talking about the game right there. This is crazy, man. What's wrong with this? Results. I know the results. R.J. Barrett they outscored Portland 20. I don't want to hear all that. I want to know why he had a bad game. Anthony Simmons had 16 points against us. That was crazy. Lillard had 39 points. It's crazy, man. Fucking Randall, man. They watched the lead dwindle, but they still won. And they still won without one of their main shooters. So, who cares about Reggie Bullock? And they didn't even play Frank Nicolina. That was another thing that was crazy. Why wouldn't you give Frank some minutes? Austin Rivers had all the minutes. He didn't score a damn point. You should have let that young guy Frank get in the game, man. I don't know. Thibs is starting to make me see why Minnesota didn't work for him when you had a team that should have been ready to go. I didn't. Lillard just passed Chauncey Billups 3 from 3, passing Chauncey Billups for the 16th on all-time list for made threes. Tom Thibodeau talking about Leonard was a challenge. Yeah, he was a challenge because you wasn't doubling him. Don't make no excuses for your teams. We went into the game with this league's second best defensive rating. New York was coming off a 103-94 loss to Sacramento. Randall fouled out with 16.6 left. Trailblazers Lillard was 11-11 from the free throw line. Only thing I can give credit to was that last one when he got ejected. Randall got ejected. He shouldn't have been ejected, and it should have been a foul on Portland, and he should have got the technical. So basically, it should have been, if he would have made the 2 points foul from the line and then made the technical, we would have been all right. It would have been a tie game. And the ref at the end of the game apologized to him, but that don't help us win. That don't help us win, so that's nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And now we want to talk about Noel with 2 points. He needs to be out of here. We talked about Knox. The highlight of this platform right now is Emmanuel Quickly. 31 points. 4 assists. I think he had 3 rebounds. 5 from 8 for the 3-point line. Emmanuel Quickly, I'm just going to say he's better for us to be running the point because he's faster, he's always moving, he's never stagnant, he doesn't stand still. Peyton is like straight ahead like a damn turtle. He don't pass the ball. They be wondering why we don't have fast break points because he don't know how to run a fast break. Emmanuel Quickly knows how to run a fast break. He know how to spread the floor, and the people running with him, he know who to get the ball to. Peyton's gun hole, slow butt, be straight ahead. And he never passes. He always tried to make the layup himself. Like, it's just time to give Quickly a shot at it. If he blows it, he blows it. So what? We're in development stages anyway. So let's develop these dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rivers is not doing it for us right now. So you got to pull him. You got to pull him and put one of the young guys in, see what we can get a spark out of him or something. RJ is going to be straight. He's our second leading scorer. Randall, he's starting to slip into last year a little bit. Somebody needs to talk to him. One of the coaches need to let him know. You're starting to do the spin move too much again. You're starting to spin in the traffic once again. You're starting to think that you are the savior of the team once again. When you need to stop just thinking you're going to do all the scoring by yourself. Look to get your teammates involved. That's basketball too. You don't have to just be a scorer. Getting your teammates involved and letting them score is pretty damn good on any given night also, Randall. You don't have to be the leading scorer. And that's what I think RJ is kind of mad about. This guy thinks that he has to be the daggone savior and the leading scorer, like he got the green light just to be the leader of the team and just do dumb stuff. He don't need to be thinking that he's no leader. You need to let RJ be the captain and let these dudes play. Because Randall don't know how to handle being the number one man because he start thinking that he has to handle all the scoring. And he don't. You don't have to handle all the scoring. You have help. Look for your help when you're in trouble. Stop trying to do it by yourself, man. That's what pisses me off about Randall, man. Even though he's our number one scorer, his work ethic sometime, man. His defense don't be there all the time neither. He stands around. He played pretty good defense in the third quarter, the fourth quarter, he stole a couple of balls. But sometimes Randall stands around and let people go right by him. Then he wants the ball. He wants to be the point. He wants to come down, and then he wants to try to get down in the middle of the paint. And then you see them double him, and he tries to spin out of the double, and he spins right into another defender. And then he either loses the ball or the ball gets stolen. That's the play that you need to take out of your repertoire. He had to get that smoke for right now, but I still love him because he on our team. So I gotta roll with him because he is a Knick and I am a Knick fan, and that's what we do over here. And whoever don't like that, when you say it in the comment section, let it be known, and we'll get right with you. You know, so we don't play again the Tuesday, guys. So it just was an ugly game. We lost 2 in a row. Now, did we lose 2 in a row? No, we bounced back, and then we lost. So we lost 1. We play again Tuesday. Hopefully, they watched a lot of tape, and tomorrow we can get out here because the Spider-Man wants revenge for how we beat them. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're a good team. And when Robinson go up against Gobert puts in work. So they got to figure out a way. We need Taj Gibson to get acclimated into the team and sit Noel's down with his old man walking self. Noel, man, you my boy. You on my team, so I got to rep you. But why you walk like your back hurt, man? For real, man. You too slow, man. You need to sit on down, man. You need to come in if everybody else get hurt, man. But you need to be the third string, man. For real. How is Taj Gibson the third string? It's your boy. It's J Hud. Knicks for life. No haters. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. Become a part of this Knicks family. We got big things coming. We're going to take over this YouTube thing. Knicks for life. We got Knicks fans all over this joint. Just join them all. Now I'm about to go be a guest again on the Man podcast. It started at 5, so I'm a little late. So I'll get with y'all tomorrow after the game.